Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll keep it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. There he goes. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's not...
Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Fires to the big fella. Turning on the Jets. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Makes to grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Here's a heat. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Grabs a short pass to put the 6 on the board. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Give to the running back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Chambers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Memphis! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Chambers. Got the quick pass. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
To the air, it's Chambers. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Owls want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Buys a little time. Quarterback extends the play. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
The give to the tailback. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call.
It's a seam wide open. Got enough space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 18 over Kansas State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Wants to throw. It's Chambers. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense, period, that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Smith takes the handoff. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job.
Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Bounced right back to them. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man. Touchdown, Memphis! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he tacks on the extra point.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Punts it out of the air. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it. He's loose on the left, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice play.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Clock stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're